that kind of abuse from my bro.
You on NXT? You guys brought up Miz and Bryan's relationship on NXT. Obviously, Bryan can't learn any new moves from The Miz, but ironically, Bryan's hatred of The Miz did awaken the personality Miz said Bryan lacked.
Knocked him right off his feet. Yeah, no kidding. There he goes, crashing to the floor. I don't know why anyone's surprised at The Miz and Daniel Bryan's relationship. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
The bell lock, the lapel lock is in.
The challenger simply will not be denied.
And he escapes the submission.
And good thing, that could have been disastrous.
The two of you brought up Miz's former partnerships, and can I just point out the common element between Bryan and The Miz's old tag partners? Just like Bryan, they were all jealous of The Miz. Cutting it close here, guys.
What a coward. He's trying to get himself counted out, Cole.
Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. Takes him down hard. You gotta love that kind of aggression.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Daniel Bryan is playing to the crowd when he should be taking care of business.
Look at this.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an
pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan. Gets the shoulder. Wow, what's it going to take?
Yeah, somehow The Miz finds a way to stay alive despite being battered and broken down.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting. Putting it all on the line. Look at this. He's making a statement here with this attack. This might be it. Oh, my. He's going for the pin. Executed perfectly. This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other. Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight. He goes down hard. Yeah, he's not looking very good at this point, Cole.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Watch it. Miz.
Michael may have ragged.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
So much for crowning a new champion tonight. This is the Miz's chance.
The Miz is looking to end this.
Skull-crushing finale. Warm up the bus. This one is over. Momentum is fully in the corner of the Miz now.
And he goes for the pin! 2, 3. Yes! Yes! The Miz wins! The Miz wins! Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, and still the United States Champion, The Miz.
Daniel.
Look at The Miz. He's worked hard, he's charismatic, he's smart. He's Mr. Money in the Bank, and he's the United States Champion.
Well, Michael, he may not be one of those things if he lands in Daniel Bryan's label lock. Bryan faced Miz in a submission match on Raw, and he made Miz tap faster than a heavy metal drummer. If that happens tonight, we'll have a new United States champion.
Miz was saving himself.
Daniel Bryan really got the Miz's bad side when he took the A-lister SummerSlam spot, and then the Miz's United States title 1 month later. Well, the rivalry exploded a half-decade later when The Miz ranted against SmackDown Live General Manager Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack. After Bryan returned to competition, he pulled strings to get The Miz back on SmackDown, so this rivalry is back in a big way.
To the outside, which will start the referee's count. I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
We discussed Daniel Bryan's last place finish on NXT back when he was on that show. Boy, am I glad he didn't win. Can you imagine this nerd in the main event WWE Championship match tonight? The NXT winner, he forces his way free.
And he just has so much resolve.
Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of a match.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. And the guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. Incoming. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT. Bryan never could have won NXT. He started with a 10-match losing streak. He probably only quit because he would have been eliminated soon. Anyway,
Michael, all it takes is one win to change your fortune, and Daniel Bryan looks likely to get that win tonight.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first stride.
How'd he do that?
I don't know, Michael, but good thing. I don't think he could have taken much more of that.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. And yes, Bryan may have just closed the book on this one. Can he finish the job?
The Miz's chances just went from bad to worse.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
I can't believe that Daniel Bryan even has a championship match here tonight. He basically quit NXT, becoming the first person eliminated. He is nothing more than a loser, like you, Saxton.
Well, I agree with the end there, Cole, but the elimination may have been a blessing in disguise. While the rest of the NXT performers formed a nexus, Daniel Bryan stood against their injustices in the main event of SummerSlam.
Pinfall attempt here from Daniel Bryan, and the champ kicks out.
He's got some more fight in him, guys.
You have to wonder what's going through these guys' minds in a match of this magnitude.
Look out, there he goes.
Knocked right off his feet.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
Setting him up in position here on the second tornado DDT.
Viking DDT.
The tension, the drama. This is electric.
Bryan is not playing right now.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Each of these competitors is looking for the slightest hint of weakness in the other.
Caught with the elbow.
Right on the jaw.
So damaging. Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan. Great offense by The Miz. The Miz connecting there with a good shot.
The Miz is doing all he can to damage Daniel Bryan, to negate that dangerous label lock.
I don't want to negate more than that. Bryan has submissions we haven't seen for years in WWE.
Look at this. Dropped. And that was a hard shot, Corey.
Yeah, you might want to think about throwing in the towel at this point.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior. No!
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. That should do it right there.
And Bryan gets the shoulder up.
It's going to take more than that.
And another reversal.
Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
Daniel.
There's no coming back from that.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
Gets to the ropes, forcing the break.
And Michael, I have to question the decision to go for a submission so close to the ropes.
Shoulders down, this could be it. I wouldn't have been surprised if that was it. Wow.
Can you believe what he's withstood here tonight?
Submission specialist, Daniel.
That's gotta hurt.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Oh, and he releases the hold.
Wow. Part of me thought that was it, Cole.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Big opening for Daniel.
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Just when you thought he had nothing left, The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
He releases it.
And you can debate whether or not that would have been the end. Interesting decision there.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Warm up the buses. This one's over. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
The Miz's continued frustrations with Daniel Bryan have manifested in a methodical beating from Mr. Money in the Bank.
Well, if The Miz ends this soon, he might be healthy enough to cash in on the winner of the six-pack elimination WWE Championship match later on tonight.
Great effort, but he better save something for later in the match.
Now the old vicious head crank. Look at the torque. The neck taking some serious damage here.
Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan. Look out!
He's flipped the switch, that's for sure.
He's going for it all. He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Oh, I think this man means business. King, you say Daniel Bryan's a social loser and that he's the biggest nerd you've ever seen. I guess you don't have any mirrors in your house, do you?
Perfectly executed. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
Daniel Bryan hit that one.
But can he follow up here?
Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan.
Oh, going for it! Going for it!
Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
The title is slipping away here.
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
This kind of offense he's known for.
The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
The Miz is looking to end this. And he hits a hellacious neckbreaker.
This one's over, guys.
That's it. The Miz just ended this.
Look at this. Miz. Skull-crushing finale.
Can he finish him off here?
We're going to take another look at this.
I can watch this move over and over.
He's got him down. This is it. 2, 3. Yes, yes, the Miz wins. The Miz wins. These guys feel no love for each other. Here's another look.
Wow. I haven't seen a match like that in a long time. I might go home and watch a replay. It was that good.
Champion, The Miz.
The Miz and Daniel Bryan have been polar opposites throughout their careers, making for a fierce rivalry. But the weird part is that the indie darling Daniel Bryan began in WWE as a protege of reality star The Miz on NXT.
Miz and Daniel Bryan were teammates in name only. You know, some NXT pairings, like myself and Dolph Ziggler, had excellent pro-rookie relationships. Miz and Bryan, however, hated each other from the very start.
He's displaying classic offense here.
It's just a matter of time now. Oh, elbow. Drop down. Just rake in the face. Between his championship, his briefcase, and his media obligations, Miz is slipping just a little here. He'll bounce back.
Daniel Bryan may only be 8 months into his WWE career, but this is a decade-long journey for Bryan that could lead to his first taste of WWE gold here at Night of Champions.
It was March of 2000 when Daniel Bryan made his debut on the independent scene under the wing of Shawn Michaels, and we might see Bryan make his first strides towards HBK-level success if he can defeat The Miz tonight.
Oh, look at this.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Daniel Bryan looking to attack from high.
This looks to be a barn burner, gentlemen. These two guys hate each other.
Corey, come on. The Miz is WWE's fastest rising star, and Daniel Bryan, he's a nerdy vegan. Bryan's got no chance here tonight.
Bad move there.
I don't know what made him think that was a good idea.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Yeah, that's it. Miz, you got this.
Boy, he is rolling. Michael may have ragged on Daniel Bryan's dot.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
He's got it locked. He's just torturing his foe with great precision.
Now that's what I call making a statement.
Oh, this is dangerous right here. Incoming.
We've got to cover.
Even though Daniel Bryan did not have the best track record as an NXT rookie, I think a win tonight would make Daniel Bryan worthy of being a WWE NXT pro. Don't you think?
If Daniel Bryan ever becomes an Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock. The lapel lock is in.
Can he end it here?
Every title's on the line here tonight at Night of Champions. The Miz is no stranger to championships. At one point, he held the U.S. title and the Tag Team Championship simultaneously. That briefcase is a near guarantee. Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Nice move. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up. The two of you discussed Miz's longer title reign resume than Daniel Bryan, but I have to point out that Daniel Bryan just did something Miz hasn't done yet. He main evented SummerSlam.
I mean, come on, Daniel Bryan stole that spot at SummerSlam after John Cena begged The Miz to join his team. Also, when The Miz wins here and then cashes in later tonight, he'll have plenty of main events in his future. He's got that boot right up against his face.
Come on.
The majority of the WWE Universe here tonight is trying to will Daniel Bryan back into this matchup.
Corey, that's because a lot more people relate to Daniel Bryan than they do The Miz.
Relate to Daniel Bryan? How can he relate to a guy who doesn't own a TV or eat? He's got the shoulders down. Why would anyone, please tell me, why would anyone root for Daniel Bryan? He's an indie internet nerd. He doesn't eat meat, he doesn't own a TV, and he has absolutely no personality, and he is a dog named Asparagus.
Oh my gosh, who cares what Daniel Bryan eats or watches or what his dog's name is? He's great in the ring, and for the record, he showed a lot of personality when he called you out after his NXT elimination.
Please. Daniel Bryan always thought he was better than The Miz, but just look at what he's done since dumping Daniel Bryan. He's defended the United States Championship on pay-per-view, formed a tag team with Chris Jericho, and defeated 7 men to win Money in the Bank.
Hey, and that's impressive, but if Daniel Bryan was given those same kind of opportunities, he could be a tag team champion and a Money in the Bank winner.
Byron, you really ticked me off with that comment about The Miz being given opportunities like Money in the Bank. He earned those, and it's internet darlings like Daniel Bryan who everyone expects to get the red carpet treatment.
Oh, internet favorite or not, Daniel Bryan doesn't seem like the type to ask for chances. He's going to take them, and if not, then he'll demand them while trapping you in the label lock.
Daniel Bryan with his patented skull-crushing headbutt.
I believe Daniel Bryan has a strong chance of winning tonight. The guy was trained by Shawn Michaels, who must have taught Bryan a thing or two about high-pressure matches.
What has happened to you, Corey? You've turned into another Saxton. Yeah, and Daniel Bryan was also trained by The Miz. Quite frankly, Bryan should have listened to The Miz more, and maybe he would have won NXT. You know what? I take back what I said about Daniel Bryan potentially winning NXT.
Well, what happens if The Miz comes up short here tonight against Daniel Bryan?
Well, it hasn't happened yet, has it, Byron?
It could be on the verge of occurring. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Miz is in trouble.
Yeah, but look at The Miz fight back. What a warrior. Oh.
Great wherewithal from The Miz. Daniel Bryan hung out to dry.
Oh, no!
Just like that, The Miz has turned the tides in this matchup.
This is what I'm talking about. We got a cover. Daniel Bryan kicks out easily.
Very nice.
Oh, drop kick. Down he goes.
That'll do it every time. The Miz was able to get out of the way there.
Back now inside the ring.
No, reverses it. Some reversal by Daniel Bryan.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh my goodness, crushing it.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show.
Look at Daniel Bryan strutting his stuff all over.
Daniel Bryan offering some American and Japanese flavor right here.
I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. Work is being put in by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan with a great offensive show. Let's go! Pressing finale!
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
The champion into the cover. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Now we have Daniel Bryan on the attack.
The strikes have a little extra on them tonight.
And it's Bryan showing some agility.
Right to the face. The Miz is looking to fly. Look out!
That one fails to connect. Great idea by him. Too bad it was awfully executed, though.
Daniel.
Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
This one's over, guys.
The first one was vicious, but somehow this one was even more devastating. Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
Looks like Bryan's going to be our winner here, guys.
The Miz got the worst end of that stick.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody. Up the turnbuckle goes Daniel Bryan. Look at this.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
It's all academic from here.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
We might be looking at a new champ here.
Wow, he escapes it.
He's just got no quit in him here tonight, Cole.
That's how you make an impact. Displaying classic offense here.
Daniel Bryan, this is going to be big. Lapel lock, the lapel lock is in.
The Miz getting outclassed here tonight, guys. He did it! Daniel Bryan is U.S. champion!
No, it can't be.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and the new United States Champion, Daniel Bryan.
That was a fluke. The Miz slipped, and Daniel Bryan somehow took advantage.
A long road for Daniel Bryan leads to the United States title.
And you know there are guys in the back right now hoping they never have to cross paths with this guy.
And I'll tell you, the roof nearly blew off this place in Rosemont when the bell finally rang to end this one.
We're in Boston in a building where many great champions have been crowned, and right now, the tag team titles are on the line. The champions, Kofi Kingston and R-Truth against the unlikely team of Daniel Bryan and Kane.
Talk about an odd couple, Michael. With everything we've seen for Bryan and Kane in the past few weeks, I gotta wonder if Dr. Shelby's anger management therapy can turn these two into a cohesive unit.
What do you know about therapists, Saxton? They've been thrusted into this position while the champions have been centered around their teamwork for the past 5 months. Kane and Bryan only have anger management in common. I wouldn't call that a building block towards tag team titles.
That'll rearrange your face. Kane and Daniel Bryan are seeming to get along thus far, Corey.
Yeah, they're getting along for one reason. To get rid of that quack, Dr. Shelby. Even I would try to get along with you, Cole, if it meant not listening to Dr. Shelby.
Right across the chest.
So, Michael, let me ask you, did Daniel Bryan's anger management issues begin way back in April at WrestleMania, when Bryan, who was World Heavyweight Champion at the time, lost his title to Sheamus in a record 18 seconds? It's been haunting Daniel Bryan for months.
Yes, it did. Listen, Daniel Bryan confessed that WrestleMania was the most embarrassing moment of his whole life, and that's including the time his fiancée left him at the altar. Come to think of it, that was this year, too. I can't blame Daniel for feeling some stress.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Lariat!
This guy has every square inch of that ring scouted to perfection.
You know, I have to say, I've seen some progress in Kane and Daniel Bryan's anger management. I don't think they are all the way there, but there's been definite progress.
I see it too, Michael. We don't see Daniel screaming in the face of fans anymore. He's keeping his composure pretty well. And Kane, well, Kane is still Kane. There's some deep-rooted trouble within that monster. In comparing Daniel Bryan and Kane's progress in therapy, I think there are two different cases. Bryan had an emotional breakdown brought on by the WWE Universe, whereas Kane has just been sick and demented since birth.
Well, one of those things for sure. They're both off their rocker in my estimation.
Great job, Dr. Cole.
Oh, I think this man means business. He hits the clothesline.
Leading up to this match, a lot of praise was thrown on Kofi and R-Truth. Kofi being a 3-time Intercontinental Champion and both having time as United States Champion. Well, Daniel Bryan has his accolades as well.
Of course, Daniel Bryan won the United States Championship at this same pay-per-view 2 years ago against...
Uh-oh, Bryan looking for it.
No lock is in. Will they tap? Will they tap?
That could be a game changer. Bringing up Daniel Bryan's time as World Heavyweight Champion, he did lose that title in only 18 seconds to Sheamus at WrestleMania.
Why? Why do you have to go and bring that up, Saxton? You know Daniel's in a fragile state right now, and you bring up a moment where he was caught off guard and hit by a now outlawed road kick. I think I hear R-Truth calling out for help from little Jimmy. Maybe Truth should ask Kofi first.
You know, Byron, Kane and Daniel Bryan almost accidentally stumbled into this title opportunity when they defeated the prime-time players on last week's Raw.
I can tell you it was no accident when Kane delivered a hateful chokeslam on Bryan. It just so happened that Daniel landed on their opponent long enough to gain the pinfall. You can't foresee that being the outcome against the champions, though.
There he goes, crashing to the floor. Back now inside the ring. Inching closer to his... Oh, and he makes the tag.
That was a game changer right there, Michael. Ever since Kofi and R-Truth became allies, they've been on a tear in WWE. They know how to work together as a tag team. Then on the other side of the ring, judging from the last few weeks, Kane and Daniel Bryan are far from being on the same page.
Same page? Daniel and Kane aren't even reading the same book. Whereas Kofi and Truth are finishing each other's sentences.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We talk about being on the same page, and Truth and Kofi certainly are. But wouldn't you think Kane and Daniel Bryan's shared experience in anger management can create a chemistry of sorts?
Kofi and Truth have held those titles for 5 months. You'd be ridiculous to think that trust falls and yelling at kids wearing goat masks for a couple of weeks is going to get you the same kind of chemistry that tag team champions have.
Kofi Kingston is obviously showing concern for R-Truth, as any good tag team partner would.
We haven't really been seeing that kind of concern for a partner between Kane and Bryan, however. Guys, when the WWE Universe has the power on Monday Night Raw, they can be really nutty. Case in point, a few weeks ago, the WWE Universe voted on social media to have Daniel Bryan and Kane hug it out in the middle of the ring. Yes, folks, hug it out.
Yeah, it was not a sight we usually see in a WWE ring. Kane and Daniel appeared to be two people that have never given a hug in their whole life. An awkward moment that showed they both still had a ways to go in their anger management.
Clearly on a mission here.
Maybe the WWE Universe is still getting into the head of Daniel Bryan here.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
We've been seeing Daniel and Kane in therapy for weeks now. It's not anger management that these two need. What they need is respect from the WWE Universe. These Yes Chance fans do are an absolute mockery to Daniel Bryan. I don't blame him one bit for being angry.
You know, Corey, I see Daniel's issues with the Yes Chant, but I don't have a problem with it. I mean, even in Montreal, where we were for Raw this past week, the crowd chants, "We, we, we." So these Yes Chants are becoming bilingual.
Very cute, Cole. Daniel Bryan's just a few feet away, and you're doing that. You should see if your friend Dr. Shelby does sensitivity training as well, because you need it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Kane wants to put this away.
Kane with a vice-like grip on his opponent's skull.
This one's over, guys.
I think Kane just secured this match.
Can we address R-Truth and Little Jimmy, please? If anyone needs Dr. Shelby, it's R-Truth. The guy's seeing things. He's holding ropes to let an imaginary person into the ring.
What a bizarre win. I can't remember a tag team match in recent memory that was even close to as good as that one was.
Here are your winners and the new WWE Tag Team Champions, Kane and Daniel Bryan. Team Hell No.
Well, that one was over before it even started.
You know, nothing made me happier than when I'd lock in Lucky 13 and make my opponents tap out.
I think Boston is stunned by the outcome here, guys.
A sold-out Raw here in Charleston, South Carolina. Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton started the night with a double disqualification, but they will settle things in the main event with a street fight.
Randy Orton called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Kane called Daniel Bryan a weak link. Bryan is here to prove that he is not a weak link.
Tall order as he faces 9-time WWE Champion Randy Orton.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Neutralizes him with the flapjack.
I didn't think technical wrestling wizard Daniel Bryan could hold his own in a street fight, but he's doing pretty well so far.
We're really starting to see the versatility in Bryan's repertoire here.
Yeah, but a versatile repertoire means nothing if Orton can pull off an RKO out of nowhere.
This rivalry between Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton has been simmering for weeks and looks to violently explode during this street fight.
Yeah, Bryan has been determined to show he can beat Orton. Last week on Raw, Randy Orton won the match via ref stoppage when Bryan injured his arm. Bryan got a countout win 4 days later on SmackDown, but he wants a definitive win over the Viper here tonight.
We recounted Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton's matches as of late. We thought it would be settled in tonight's opening match, but they brawled to a double disqualification.
Well, you won't see a count-out, DQ, or an injury in this match. One of these guys is going to be pinned or submitted at the conclusion of this street fight.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
Hurricane Rana.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
I'm not surprised that Randy Orton couldn't make it as a tag team partner for Daniel Bryan. He hasn't had the best track record with allies this year.
That's true, Byron. Orton put his neck out for the Big Show to help him and Sheamus take on the Shield at WrestleMania. That match ended with Big Show punching out both his partners. Great move.
You two gentlemen mentioned Orton's bad luck with tag partners. After Big Show's betrayal, Sheamus and Orton couldn't get along. It's a minor miracle that Orton helped Team Hell No beat the Shield.
Needless to say, I don't think we'll be seeing Orton teaming up with anyone in that locker room for quite some time after tonight.
Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan are both as tough as they come, and this is a matter of pride between both men. These are two guys you don't want to lose, especially to each other.
Look, we did see things get heated earlier tonight, but I think there's still a level of respect here. Neither is going to cheat to defeat the other. It's all about proving that you are the best.
Saxton, you were blathering about these guys being respectful, and I got to dispute you. Orton's done some despicable things to get ahead, and Bryan certainly wasn't respectful when he cashed in Money in the Bank on the Big Show. You do what you can to get ahead in this industry.
Corey, that's all in the past. The WWE Universe loves both these guys because they're all about competition, not cheating.
Daniel Bryan has a major task ahead of him tonight. He's got to beat a man with just about every accolade on his resume in the form of Randy Orton.
Yeah, Corey, you're not kidding. Orton has held the Intercontinental Championship, the Tag Team Championship, he's won the Royal Rumble, and has been WWE Champion 9 times.
We compared Randy Orton and Daniel Bryan's accolades before, and Daniel Bryan has a decent resume too, as he's won Money in the Bank and has held the U.S. title, tag team titles, and the world title 1 time each.
That's just it, Cole. Bryan's had a taste of success. Orton's been feasting on it forever.
Well-executed drop kick. Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch. Randy Orton has had rage issues, and Daniel Bryan is no stranger to anger management. Who has the advantage in a twisted match like this?
There's a world of difference between how Bryan and Orton process their anger. Orton's turned it into a Hall of Fame career. Bryan suffered some of his worst losses due to his mental issues.
It's kind of a shame that Orton and Bryan are fighting tonight, and that they will also be brawling with Kane in the Money in the Bank match, since those three men are the only trio to pin or submit the Shield in a 6-man tag team match.
It's even more impressive when you consider the trios that fell to the Shield. At WrestleMania, Orton, Sheamus, and The Big Show failed. On the Raw 2 weeks after WrestleMania, Team Hell No and The Undertaker couldn't do it. Last week, Team Hell No and Orton finally beat the Shield, and in 3 weeks, they'll be fighting each other for Money in the Bank. He hits the big knee. street fight is apropos for Daniel Bryan and Randy Orton, seen as both men will take part in a Money in the Bank ladder match in 3 weeks' time.
All the weapons we'll see Bryan and Orton sling tonight is just a prelude to the unforgiving steel ladders that play in a Money in the Bank match.
You two brought up the upcoming Money in the Bank match. Don't forget that Kane's in that match, too. I wonder if Bryan's going to be able to stay sane with so many agitating factors in play in that match.
I think Daniel Bryan will thrive, actually. He's won Money in the Bank more recently than Kane, and Randy Orton still hasn't won Money in the Bank after multiple attempts.
Success breeds success, and he's definitely having some right now.
Now in full control. Randy Orton, no problem getting out of that one.
Daniel Bryan has been consumed with the idea that he's a weak link due to his performance. Orton looking for something.
She blows the RKO.
Can he finish him off here? Orton better not waste this opportunity.
Oh, here we go.
Looking for the exclamation point. From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
What an elbow drop!
This one's over, guys.
Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
I'll tell you what, this is one they'll be talking about tomorrow at workers' school, that's for sure.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The Apex Predator might be fading here.
What an amazing display of power. Look out here. He's in big trouble. What's he going to do with it? He's in full control now. Here we go. He caught him slipping. Of course, that's a unique suplex.
Wrist clutch suplex. Perfect.
Oh, here we go. This could be huge. He's showing absolutely no pity now, guys. Watch this here. What's he got in mind? This could mean trouble. He's in control. He has something big planned. What's he got in mind?
He's bringing it back inside the ring now. One move after the other. It's devastating. What a brutal beating we've seen dished out so far here tonight. We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
And it's reversed.
There he goes, crashing to the floor.
Boy, these superstars have been through it all here in this Extreme Rules match.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys.
Clearly on a mission here.
That lands.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
Give these superstars a ton of credit. I don't know.
Oh, my goodness. This could be dangerous. Something big is coming. Now with complete control. Look out here. Big move coming. He's in big trouble. What's he going to do with it? Hurricane Rana. He delivers a flawless Hurricane Rana.
That packed a punch. Nicely done. I can't believe this one's still going on, especially after the beating that's been delivered tonight. At some point, the referee may want to think about stopping this one before somebody gets seriously injured.
The flying forearm finds his target.
This kind of offense he's known for. When this guy's on, look out. Incredible! This has to be it.
Knocked him right off his feet.
Yeah, no kidding. These superstars wearing the wounds right now of what has been an absolutely thrilling matchup.
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Oh, I think this man means business.
I don't want to know what that feels like.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
Oh boy, he is rolling. Oh boy, he is rolling.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Oh, I think this man means business. Things are not looking very good right now. Gonna have to find a way to regroup.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
What force on that slam.
He's in control. He caught him slipping. The flying forearm finds his target.
Taking on any more damage here could very well mean the beginning of the end.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Orton's hit Bryan with everything in his arsenal. I wouldn't be surprised if he pulled out an ugly stick and beat Bryan with that.
Well, regardless of how he looks. And here's a cover. 1, 2, 3. Daniel Bryan's done it. Daniel Bryan's done it.
What an incredible victory for Daniel Bryan in this brutal street fight.
I don't like to throw around a lot of praise, but my eyes tell me that might have been one of the great matches in recent WWE history.
No longer will anyone consider Daniel Bryan the weak link after this grueling victory.
That was simply a case of one guy determined to prove his dominance over another.
Yeah, you can bet they're going to be talking about this match.
Weeks of anticipation finally leads to this. The most polarizing individual in WWE history, John Cena, against a man with an incredible groundswell of support, Daniel Bryan. Will the 11-time WWE Champion retain his title, or will we enter the era of Bryan?
It's been a long time since we've seen someone be as hot with the WWE Universe as Daniel Bryan has been in recent months. I mean, we haven't seen this kind of electric momentum since guys like The Rock, or even Bryan's opponent, John Cena.
Bryan sees Cena as an entertainer, while Daniel calls himself a wrestler, and a more superior one than Cena. The champion disagrees. We'll see who's right tonight.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch.
Perhaps he's thinking the ring can't contain what he has in mind here.
We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose because I'm the man around here. Cena chose Bryan because he wanted to ride the wave of Bryan's sudden popularity and give himself what he feels is an easy win.
Reverses that one.
So damaging. Oh, I think this man means business.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer. not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves of doom. Daniel Bryan isn't the first, and he won't be the last to want to put Cena out of the picture.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional. On Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's
Shoulders down. Is it enough?
He's a long way from a 3 count, I can tell you that.
Just not enough damage done yet, Cole.
Ooh, that hurt.
What a sharp one right to the cheekbone.
He slams him down with authority. Down he goes, thanks to a vicious gut-wrench suplex.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games.
I think we know what this is.
Just a dizzying supply of kicks.
Oh, it's over.
It's come down to a battle of attrition right now.
Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
I don't think either John or Daniel have any room in their mind to be thinking about anything else other than the task at hand, gentlemen.
No question about that one.
I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be The referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Well, Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
Lightning fast reflexes. And it's reversed. Got it.
How these superstars are even still in this match is beyond me, especially given how intense the match has been.
Given their performances tonight, it's too bad one of these superstars has to walk out of here on the losing end.
Cena would win a power game against Daniel, there's no doubt, and it's on display now.
Yeah, you can do all the moves you want, but sometimes power just prevails.
Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here we go.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
Wow, I'm just as surprised as you guys are.
There's got to be some point in the match where those thoughts start to creep in that it could be over. And then you got to dig down deep. Get rid of the self... Oh, wow.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
Got him with the S-lock.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Oh, and he slips out.
Wow, looked to me like he had it locked in pretty good. I guess not.
Taking off his feet here. And how's that for ferocious? Looks like someone hit the repeat button for this move.
I don't know.
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
Game, set, match. This one is over.
Nicely done as he gets out of the submission.
Color me surprised, Michael. I did not see that one coming.
The head scissors applied.
Oh, man, that's just nasty.
You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
Oh, what a kick! Oh, and he dodges out of the way. Oh, what a kick! Vicious. Tornado DDT!
Viking DDT. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Big move coming.
Wait for it.
There's no recovering from that.
Here's his moment, Michael.
Nobody strings together a series of moves better, Cole.
Be worrying about long-term injuries for sure. And there's his speed paying off. Message delivered.
Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Got the shoulders down. 1, 2. I'm not sure if the referee didn't blow that call.
Wow.
Could this be John Cena out-wrestling Daniel Bryan?
Cena proving he can wrestle with the best of them.
Escapes trouble there. And he connects with the missile dropkick. When this guy's on, look out.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
That'll rock you. I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
A minor miracle might be needed to overcome this beating. Knocked off his feet.
Now that's a takedown.
John Cena with a nice reversal. He's inflicting some serious pain. He can end it here. He's got him. He's making a statement here with this attack.
What is keeping this competitor going?
How did he do that?
Ooh, John. Oh, no.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Big move coming. Wait for it.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
This one's over, guys.
That is exactly what John Cena needed.
Big move coming. Wait for it.
It's got to be over now. That strike hit the spot. There's no way he could have avoided that blow. The damage has been done.
Oh, man, what a hit.
Knocked right off the apron.
This has been a battle.
Bringing it back into the ring. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Whoa! I'll be shocked if that's not it. The cover. 1, 2. Real nicely done. I can't believe he's in this.
How'd he do that?
Uh-oh, look at this.
Nelson applied.
Oh, I think his shoulders are down. 2. Never say die attitude out of him.
Just barely, but it counts.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Incoming.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Back now inside the ring.
And one more time.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
But can he follow up here?
I couldn't be more impressed by that combination, Mike.
He's got him down. Is this it? 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
Drops the elbow on him. He goes for the cover. And he manages to get the shoulder up.
Way too early.
Great offense by John Cena.
Gets out of the way of that one. Oh, a flying forearm.
On the mark.
Cover here. 1, 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Man, oh man. Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
And he's able to get out.
Not yet. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
I don't know about you guys, but it looks to me like these superstars are on their last legs here.
Gets him with a kick.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Here he goes. Nice combination there.
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Ow, that hurt. Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch. Here we go for the win. 2.
True testament to grit.
So resilient.
He lands the strike with great accuracy. What a shot. If you take many more like that, you're going to resemble a heavy bag.
One more. Wow.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena? The yes lock. The yes lock is applied. This one is over.
And he finds a way free.
Wow, that was just pure determination, Cole.
He's got him covered. 2. You can't teach the type of tenacity we're witnessing here. Unreal.
Yeah, but he's hurt, guys.
Kick. Setting him up in position here on the second.
Momentum's firmly in his corner now. This is what makes him one of the best in the business. He's going for it all. Look at this.
His shoulders are down. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
Wow, I thought this was over.
Now he's... Jeez.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap? What a comeback.
Bodies are not supposed to bend that way.
He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Ooh, he goes down hard.
Yeah, he's definitely starting to fade now.
We have seen it. Here we go again.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Got him with the S-lock.
That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And he fights his way free.
He's got to be working on instinct right now, Cole.
Somehow he breaks it.
He may have broken free, Cole, but I assure you the damage has already been done. Oh, flying forearm. That'll turn your lights out.
Elbow drop. Goes down hard.
A high-risk maneuver that works from that top turnbuckle.
Look at this. He's going for the pin. 1, 2, and a near fall.
He's still in this.
Oh my gosh, surfboard leg breaker. Looking to take out the arm here.
So damaging.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Clearly on a mission here.
We know what this means. Rocks him with a series of kicks.
That might have done it, Cole.
This could do it! 2! And he got a near fall out of it.
Well, John Cena has the pride of a champion, and he always finds a way to dig deep.
He thinks he has it. 1, 2. Oh, somehow.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
Head scissors applied. Ooh, look at this.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one. Oh, going to the top. High risk.
Whoa! And this has got to be it. 2. I can't believe he had the energy to kick out of that.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
It starts to feel like a broken record with that move.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena?
The yes lock is applied. Will his opponent tap?
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's in a real bad spot. He broke out of it.
Cole, how in the world did he find the energy to do that?
Corey, tell me, just how much strength does carrying your opponent around like this take?
Let's put it this way, Cole. Saxton would never be able to do it.
Wow, what a sequence.
Yeah, that was amazing. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan.
Ouch. Keep your eye on this one.
Look out!
Shoulders down. 2. Oh, how resilient was that?
This is amazing. You gotta believe this one's over.
I don't like the look in his eye here, folks. Incoming.
Nicely done.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
He may get the 3 count right here.
I think so.
3. John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Now let's take another look at these guys in action.
From the opening bell, this match was one for the ages. I'm almost speechless.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena!
Oh, I think this man means business. It's come down to a battle of attrition right now. One move after the other. It's devastating. He's bringing it back inside the ring now.
One thing I like about Triple H refereeing this match is the fact that the game is going to give some leeway. He's going to let these guys go. That's the way the WWE Universe wants it. I think that's the way both these superstars want it.
Triple H knows what it means to be in championship matches, to be the main event of SummerSlam. The importance of this fight for not only Cena, but the career of Daniel Bryan.
That big elbow pad Cena sporting could become a target.
Daniel Bryan's a submission specialist. You know he's game plan for that elbow.
Something we'll have to keep an eye on.
I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel get a fair shot at the title tonight. Something I don't believe Mr. McMahon wants.
Triple H sees the drive in Daniel Bryan, and sure, he went over the boss's head when he inserted himself as a referee, but a match of this magnitude needs someone impartial, someone who's going to call it straight down the middle, and Triple H is that guy.
Taken off his feet here.
And it's moves like that that make him so dangerous.
He's going for it all.
Look out!
Up and over with a suplex. These two competed against each other 10 years ago on an episode of WWE Velocity.
We've seen this before.
We're witnessing a level of punishment that can only be described as severe.
But he's got to capitalize now. Hopefully John Cena can recover.
Byron said these two have been on different journeys since they first met, Corey. Daniel Bryan believes this path has given him a deeper love for our sport.
Well, in Daniel's opinion, if John Cena were fired tomorrow, he'd go back to his mansion and his multi-million-dollar lifestyle and never wrestle again.
Oh, and he breaks free.
But the damage might have already been done, Michael.
Down he goes.
That'll do it every time.
He's always had great stamina. See if it lasts here.
We have to credit John Cena for handpicking Daniel Bryan for this opportunity tonight. Cena respecting Daniel as an athlete and competitor. He says Bryan is going to put up one hell of a fight tonight.
Look, let me decipher that for you. In John Cena code, put up one hell of a fight means I'm John Cena and you're going to lose because I'm the man around here. Cena chose Bryan because he wanted to ride the wave of Bryan's sudden popularity and give himself what he feels is an easy win.
Interesting quote from John Cena at the SummerSlam press conference this past Tuesday in L.A. John Cena told Daniel Bryan, and I quote, "You have an opportunity this Sunday not only to gain my respect, but will Daniel Bryan be the next Rock? Will he be the next John Cena? Or will he be the first Daniel Bryan?" Interesting quote from Cena as they head into this match.
I want to answer John Cena's question from Tuesday's press conference. I think Daniel Bryan's been on a road of defining himself. You see the excitement from the WWE Universe. It isn't too dissimilar to the rise we've seen with guys like The Rock and John Cena.
There's a different feeling to Bryan, though. Daniel's rise feels like it's coming from the underground, based around a guy, Daniel Bryan, who just wants to be the best at his job. And he's proud that his job is first and foremost being a wrestler.
It's no secret that Mr. McMahon doesn't care much for John Cena, but he really would hate to see Daniel Bryan become champion. I mean, Mr. McMahon has even tried to give Daniel Bryan a makeover.
Now, you can put a suit and tie on a goat, but it still looks like a goat, Cole.
Oh, the reversal by John Cena.
Bad spot for him to be in here, guys.
He's got to do something to get back in this thing.
Getting his attention with a vicious strike.
Picking up on Mr. McMahon's opinion of Daniel Bryan, I do see where the chairman of the board's coming from. Daniel Bryan isn't the most well-kept superstar. He's a bit grungy. John Cena at least fits the prototype of a WWE champion a little bit more.
I think Daniel Bryan knows he doesn't have the...
There's a pin now. Kick out at 2. Oh, that may have been a slow count. Close call. Right to the back of the neck.
Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Cover here. A kick out, and he almost had him.
Just when you thought it was over. Wow. I'm so glad to see Triple H step up to be the referee tonight. He's been a big supporter of Daniel Bryan and only wants to see Daniel
looking for a repeat.
If an opponent exhibits a weakness for... move, some will return to utilizing that move as long as possible.
This one's over, guys. Oh my gosh,
surfboard leg breaker. He might have perfectly executed.
I don't know, is that enough to stop Cena? Well, John Cena's... The yes lock! The yes lock is applied! Game, set, match. This one is over.
You know, and he breaks free.
Just when you thought he was out of this one.
I need to describe to you guys Daniel Bryan's disapproval of John Cena. Calling John Cena a parody, Daniel Bryan doesn't approve of John's look or how he acts. Calls John Cena an entertainer, not a wrestler.
Yeah, but Bryan's not the first guy to say it. John Cena's what's wrong with wrestling. To say, we've had enough of the 5 moves of doom. Daniel Bryan isn't the first, and he won't be the last to want to put Cena out of the picture.
Set railing with the knee drop.
Speaking of Bryan's disapproval of John Cena, Cena did get emotional on Raw a couple of weeks ago. John saying that, I'm not going to change for Daniel Bryan. I'm not going to change for anyone.
Cena's heard it all before. He's been in hostile environments. He's had his critics. But as long as there are still people who are loyal to John Cena will fight for them and be loyal to who he is.
Pure power on display right there. Guys, there's a stark difference in the accolades between Daniel Bryan and John Cena. Bryan's never held the WWE Championship, while John Cena has held it 11 times.
But Daniel Bryan argues that John can't possibly be able to understand what he's feeling. How could Cena understand the hunger, understand the desire Daniel has to hold the WWE Championship just once?
Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
Again, guys, John Cena is an 11-time WWE Champion. Daniel Bryan just wants it once. He wants to be the WWE Champion for one reason, and it's not for the fame or the glory. It's so everybody would know that whenever he steps foot in the ring, there is nobody better than him.
Daniel Bryan's eye.
Big move coming.
Wait for an attitude adjustment.
That might have done it, Cole.
Shoulders down. One. There's something we should address, something we need to think of. Randy Orton has been playing mind games with both of these men in recent weeks. Orton possesses the Money to Make contract. He can cash it in at any time. It's just something else these two need to keep in mind.
Here we go. John Cena setting it up.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
Almost knocked silly by that strike.
Michael, you remind us of Randy Orton possibly lurking in the shadows with that Money in the Bank contract. The Viper could be more like a vulture tonight if he chooses to cash in that contract.
I don't think either John or Daniel have any room in their mind to be thinking about anything else other than the task at hand, gentlemen.
Things are not looking very good right now. Going to have to find a way to regroup. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this.
I was never a fan of showboating, but there is a time and a place for it. Just ask Cena.
Back in the ring now. John Cena is just so electric.
And John Cena's definitely getting in people's heads here.
And Cena is feeling it right now.
Executed perfectly.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Look at this.
Obviously putting a lot of stock in that maneuver.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
Given the number of times we've seen it tonight, calling it a finisher might be a bit of a stretch.
Look at this. Penny in predicament. Too close for comfort. He can't let that happen again.
Wow, I thought for sure that was it.
Boy, this has just been pandemonium.
This might be it.
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
That has got to be it.
Through the table.
That should do it.
We've got to see that again, guys.
So nice, you got to see it twice.
Back now inside the ring. And he's heading back in.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be.
Probably wise not to focus too much on this superstar's injury. I mean, half the roster is likely competing with some sort of injury right now. It's just part of the game. Whoa!
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Not today. I don't want to know what that feels like.
Inside the ring now.
Hurricane Rana beautifully executed. He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
Schoolboy! And Cena pops the shoulder up.
Remarkable.
That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. This has been a battle. Now he's working that exploit. Nice move.
To think, I almost wrote him off earlier.
And the knee delivers.
John Cena plays mind games as good as anybody.
That's how you move up the ladder here in WWE.
The human body can only absorb so much of that.
Looks like both these superstars have found that little extra something to keep themselves going here tonight.
Dangerously close to getting counted out.
Definitely cutting it close, Michael.
Look out.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
And he hits with a diving assault.
This one is over.
Let's take a look at the replay.
That's highlight reel material right there.
He wants no part of the outside. I don't like the look in his eye here, folks.
Look at this. Here he goes for the win. 2. And he got a near fall out of it.
He showed up here tonight for a fight. That's exactly what we are seeing.
Looking for all the glory here. 2. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
How'd he do that? And look at the quickness by Cena.
Comes up big with the reversal.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
There it is. coming. Wait for it.
I think this man means business.
If that doesn't end it, I don't know what will.
That seemingly came out of nowhere.
He can end it here. 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
Big match John is not going to go down that easily.
He's stalking his opponent from the top turnbuckle. Look at this. Going all the way up.
Whoa! So painful. Ooh. There's the pin.
Never say die attitude out of him.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Solid contact from Daniel Bryan. Ouch. He wants it one more time.
Nobody comes back from this.
I don't know. Is that enough to stop Cena?
Looking to end it here.
This could be it.
How does he keep doing this?
I'm just as shocked as everyone else, Cole.
This is the Cena that's just about unstoppable.
But the head scissors apply.
Oh, man, that's just nasty. On the mark.
I don't know how much more these superstars can take, guys. You'd have to think something's got to give here soon.
I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope. Incoming. When this guy's on, look out.
We have seen him here before.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
But I don't know how much gas he has left, guys.
He thinks he has it. 2.
And he got a near fall out of it.
It'll take a lot more than that to keep him down.
I don't know how much more damage one person could take. I don't care how tough you are. I think this man means business. Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. He goes for the cover. 2!
And he's able to get out.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down?
Putting it all on the line. Look out! He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Are we looking at yet another John Cena victory here?
Look at this. This could do it. 2, 3. John Cena does it again.
John Cena out-wrestled Daniel Bryan.
Let's take a little look at some of the action from that match. Wow.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, John Cena!
Loyal to the... The phenomenal After that epic entrance, Bobby Roode has even more amazing tricks with his technical wrestling skills.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight, truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
AJ Styles on offense.
Incredible.
So much innovation.
Forearm caught him. His drop kick connects. Roode has really thrived on the main roster, guys, but perhaps his most glorious moment came in January of 2018 when he defeated Jinder Mahal in the finals of the tournament to crown a new United States champion.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense. As Michael mentioned, Bobby Roode defeated Jinder Mahal in the grueling finals of the United States Championship Tournament. And truth be told, his road to the finals wasn't so easy either.
One of those rare moments, you're right, Saxton. In fact, a lot of people probably predicted that Roode would have faltered against Baron Corbin or Mojo Rawley in the earlier rounds.
He's positioned up on that turnbuckle. I would not want to be him right now.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal. The drop kick hits the target. Oh, and he connects.
There's no reason to lose your footing on a move like that. Come on, toughen up.
Not where he wants to be right now.
Hey, he got himself into this mess.
He's got to get himself out of it now.
And a savage clothesline.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
It wasn't even 8 months in AJ Styles' WWE career when he defeated Dean Ambrose in the main event of Backlash to become WWE Champion.
It was a big end to the first SmackDown Live exclusive pay-per-view, but I personally thought that AJ's low blow before the Styles Clash put a damper on the pageantry.
Oh, the reversal by AJ Styles.
Saxton, you fool. The Backlash match was great.
AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here.
Oh my, AJ Styles. This just might be enough for him to take the victory here.
AJ Styles just shifted the tide of this match.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Great offense by AJ Styles. AJ Styles is looking to fly.
Over the last 2 decades, AJ Styles has had countless main events. Is it at all possible to get AJ Styles off his game?
Look, I'd say that it is. Not everyone can keep their cool as well as I do. And AJ's few losses happened when an opponent got under his skin.
This is going to be big, one way or another.
Look at this. Whoa, Bobby Roode able to avoid damage.
Nice. Guys, I just looked up some of AJ's losses. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens focused their brilliant minds on flummoxing Styles, and they both beat the champ. And then there's James Ellsworth.
Well, in no universe should James Ellsworth be able to even phase AJ Styles, but Dean Ambrose ticked off Styles enough that Ellsworth beat AJ Styles twice.
Miracles happen, Byron. You're actually in this game. Sometimes, guys, when a superstar with as much experience as Bobby Roode comes in, you'll see him struggle a bit before finally getting his footing. But I'll tell you, that was never the case with Bobby Roode.
Oh, I think this man means business.
As Michael mentioned, some incoming competitors have struggled upon arriving in WWE. But Rude seemed immune to all of that. In fact, in less than a year, he became NXT champion.
And he held that championship for 8 long months and then won the United States title just 5 months into his main roster career. If I had to sum up Rude's transition from NXT to WWE in one word, it would be glorious.
Even though AJ Styles deemed himself the champ that runs the camp to annoy John Cena, he really has thrived as a leader of various factions and teams.
Yeah, Styles led the club back before the WWE draft separated that iconic faction. But
and there's the cover!
Didn't have to dig very deep to kick out of that one.
Oh, wow.
Look at this! Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Bobby Roode setting it up.
hallelujah!
Fisherman suplex.
Warm up the bus. This one is over.
From what we've seen and heard tonight, there must be serious injuries. That'll have you worrying about long-term injuries for sure.
I don't know how much more damage AJ Styles can take.
We're about to find out.
There's a good chance he can't recover from this.
This is all but over.
Oh, man, AJ Styles may be wishing he was back in Japan around now.
Styles will rally. Relax.
One, two. What is keeping this competitor going?
Not yet.
These acrobatics are absolutely astounding.
Gets out of the way of that one.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
I really can't believe what's gone down so far. This match has been even more physical than I thought it would be. He's got the shoulders down. One, a kick out, and he almost had him.
Just power out.
Likely seeing stars now.
He's making a statement here with this attack.
Oh my goodness, crushing it. Bobby Roode setting
Roode with an earth-shattering spine buster.
That was glorious.
That's what he was looking for, Michael. Check out Bobby Roode's offense.
He's got him covered. This guy just refuses to quit.
Not yet. Roode's got the pump handle hooked.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Just when you thought he had nothing left.
And he gets the shoulder up.
He needs to change something fast, guys.
Man, that hurts. Shoulders on the mat. One, two. Dug down deep and gets the shoulder up.
Look at the look on his opponent's face, Cole. He can't believe it.
AJ Styles able to avoid damage there.
Such a technician.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Oh, the backbreaker does its job. Zeroing in on the chest.
He's displaying classic offense here. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like, and you can put this singles match in the books.
After that epic entrance, Bobby Roode has even more amazing tricks with his technical wrestling skills.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Bobby Roode looking good tonight. Truly worthy of the expensive robes he wears to the ring.
I can't believe I'm agreeing with a guy who shops at Suit City, but if these were fashion competitions, his opponents would have already lost.
Wheelbarrow face buster!
Man.
Oh, and an excruciatingly painful face buster.
DDT.
Uh-oh.
So damaging.
Hooked up. Just a brutal move.
Oh, he's got him up.
DDT!
These competitors are walking on dangerous ground right now.
This guy can go toe-to-toe with anybody.
While it doesn't have the legacy of Raw and SmackDown, WWE Jacked is the only WWE program you've seen AJ Styles on before 2016.
AJ Styles with a nice reversal.
He's getting after it while he has the energy. Smart move.
AJ Styles may have it. What an incredible move by AJ Styles!
Not incredible, Cole. Phenomenal.
I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael. Michael, that Jacked match from 2002 is actually on WWE.com. During the match, Jonathan Coachman mentions how great a prospect AJ Styles was in the early 2000s.
See, even back then, Coach was smarter than you. And don't forget Styles' opponent. He fought the Hurricane. It was no pushover back then. At that point, Hurricane had more experience, but Styles almost pulled off a win on Jacked.
I don't know about you guys, but if I'm in the ring against Bobby Roode, and thankfully I never will be, I'd target his arms. Makes sense, right, Byron?
I like your thought process, Michael. He can't lift you up for the glorious DDT if he can't use his arms. Very smart.
Oh, what a right! Man, that's some attitude behind it. When this guy's on, look out. Following up on how to succeed against Roode in addition to the arms, I would think spending some time on his shoulders couldn't hurt. Anything to prevent him from picking you up for the glorious DDT.
I'll tell you what, if Roode had 0 arms and a match against the two of you, I'm still putting all my money on the glorious one.
Hey.
He's looking banged up here, guys.
And it looks like things are about to get even worse.
AJ Styles caught a bit off guard there.
Which is a rare sight.
He's going to need to find a way to fire back.
And he's been gambling quite a bit here tonight. There's plenty of reward that goes along with being outside the ring as much as he has been, but there's a ton of potential risk.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment here, right? I mean, it'd be crazy for him to think he was going to walk away from this match completely unscathed.
And there's his speed paying off.
Back now inside the ring. Oh, I think this man means business.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
Ouch. Great offense by AJ Styles.
That's not great, Cole. That's phenomenal.
AJ Styles is getting ready.
And once again, we see a return to the specific maneuver. Hey, whatever works.
But he's got to capitalize now.
Okay, this time has to do it.
Wow, he got out of it.
Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
Oh, no.
Leaving himself open here.
Yeah, guys, I can't think of a worse place for him to be right now.
Back's got to be aching now. What damage to the chest.
Check out Bobby Roode's offense. Here he goes for the win!
Can he close it out?
AJ Styles with an easy kick out there.
Not yet.
Oh, look at these. He's looking to make sure this guy doesn't walk away from this match.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
When AJ Styles is setting it up.
Styles clash! That's what he was looking for, Michael.
And AJ Styles is your winner.
Here is your winner, the phenomenal AJ Styles.
AJ Styles. And we're underway with this submission match.
Here we go, fellas. I've been looking forward to this one for quite some time.
Most of the time, I don't understand Samoa Joe's problem. I understand healthy competition in WWE, but Joe takes it to a dangerous level.
Saxon, I wouldn't expect you to understand Samoa Joe's mindset. He has the instincts of an assassin, something very few possess. Hooked him up.
This is what makes him one of the best in the business. Here we go. AJ Styles said he's not afraid to go hold for hold and wear down his opponent.
Incredible.
Samoa Joe's getting overwhelmed.
Whoa, he gets out of it.
He's at another level right now, Michael.
Nothing gentle about that landing.
Nice job by Samoa Joe. AJ Styles moved out of the way there.
AJ Styles, guys, he's setting up for something here.
Styles clash. He's looking good now, guys.
AJ Styles is rolling now.
AJ Styles, nicely executed.
I'm not sure how much he has left.
That landed perfectly.
Oh, man, I don't think AJ Styles liked that.
What a reversal by AJ Styles.
Styles is always thinking.
Corey, earlier you spoke about a submission match, and one thing I'd like to point out is that a submission match is not necessarily the same as an I Quit match. The key difference is that a submission match requires the use of the submission maneuver. In an I Quit match, victory can be achieved by bringing your opponent to the point where they quit as a result of the overall punishment they've received in the match.
That's an important distinction, Michael, especially since a superstar can win an I Quit match,
The blatant disrespect for the officiating gets this one way.
chance. Little Miss Bliss.
The following contest is a steel cage match. Making her way to the ring,
Foxy.
You can feel the electricity running through this arena. This is going to be some battle. One-on-one, mano-a-mano.
That's it. It's over. It's over.
Oh, man, by the hair.
Hair whip.
Look, Alicia Fox is on the attack now.
Alicia Fox with the offense. And she's taken down face first. You have to possess a different type of focus to punish an opponent like this. Alexa Bliss looking stymied. But you certainly cannot counter out yet.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys, and from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing.
Knife edge chop echoing through the arena.
Alicia Fox not where she wants to be right now. We've certainly seen her withstand worse in the past, though.
Man, pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is measuring.
And two from the goddess with insult to injury.
Perfectly executed, guys. Oh, man, Alicia.
Oh, no. She's in a bad way now.
She has got to take advantage here.
That's exactly what Alexa Bliss needed.
Hooked up. Back suplex. Alexa Bliss has plenty of championship reigns to her name, but she's done it at the expense of the many former friends she's left in her wake.
Oh, boo-hoo, friends. You know what championships get you? More money. You know what more money can buy? More friends. Every friendship Bliss ended was a brilliant move.
No wonder we're not friends.
You guys discussed Bliss's broken friendships before, and I have to list them out. She dumped Blake and Murphy on NXT. She disrespected Mickie James after bringing her to SmackDown. And she only used Nia Jax on Raw.
Saxton, you fail to see the common thread for every superstar you just mentioned. Each one of them should be grateful that Bliss brought them fame and fortune. It's not her fault they couldn't hold their end of the bargain without the goddess.
Look, Alicia Fox is on the attack now. Remember when Alexa Bliss made her debut in NXT? She was such a nice girl. She would throw glitter into the audience and show her acrobatic moves.
Yeah, she was like female Byron Saxton. That didn't work well.
That's not a bad...
Oh, Alexa Bliss may have it.
Insult to injury. Wow, she's fought her way all the way back here.
Here comes Alexa Bliss. Going for an encore here.
She's back in full control now.
Byron, going back in time to Alexa's NXT debut, she may have had her share of fans and a ton of glitter, but she wasn't earning too many wins.
I personally think that Bliss was aiming that glitter in the eyes of those dopes sitting at ringside, but she smartly traded that stuff for the shiny stuff that really matters. Women's Championship gold.
The WWE Mixed Match Challenge made for some strange teams, but perhaps the weirdest duo in the entire tournament was Alexa Bliss and the monster among men, Braun Strowman.
Yeah, the WWE Universe gave Bliss and Braun the name Team Little Big, and the numbers don't lie. Braun is almost 2 feet taller than Bliss and almost 300 pounds heavier.
Byron, I'm surprised you watched Mixed Match Challenge after you got fired.
Reassigned.
And Saxton, even more impressive in Bliss and Braun's size differences, their teamwork. They beat the 2 toughest gingers in WWE when they defeated Becky Lynch and Sami Zayn in tag team competition.
Their win wasn't a huge shock.
Yes, it was.
What was a shock, Corey, was Bliss and Braun admitting that they found each other cute. Now, that's a strange couple to sit behind at the
Thought
movie.
strange is beautiful, Byron.
The WWE Universe has seen the evolution of the steel cage in the enclosure known today as Hell in a Cell. The first time an enclosed cage was seen was in October of 1983.
Alexa Bliss did it.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
What a ferocious conclusion to this steel cage match.
And to be honest, Michael, neither of these amazing women have anything to be ashamed of.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was.
Yeah, I love it.
And from Scottsdale, Arizona, Brie Bella.
Hard to be a betting man on this one. These two competitors can be unpredictable.
That's what makes this match so intriguing.
Well, you can't ask for much more than this, especially given how talented these women are.
Perhaps a powerbomb here, Corey.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well executed. And she lands an impressive missile drop kick. Rana, and nobody does it better. Brie Bella's not looking good here. She doesn't want this lack of momentum to snowball.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
It's been quite the back-and-forth battle for these women, guys. And oh, wow. She's in the driver's seat now.
Look out, Alexa Bliss is... Wow, that's any indication she's not taking any prisoners in this one.
That's what makes her so dangerous.
But shoulders on the mat.
Digging deep for a kick out.
She's still in this one.
And Alexa Bliss heads for the top rope. Incoming.
Oh, Brie Bella able to avoid damage.
She's out of it, guys.
Yeah, she's leaving herself wide open here.
She makes it look easy.
I think things are about to get turned upside down.
I think you are correct.
The damage has been done. Now that's the type of move that sends a message to an opponent.
Here comes Brie Bella.
She is on fire.
You can tell by the look in her eye that Brie Bella is preparing to end this match right now.
This is some great offense by Alexa Bliss.
Here comes Alexa Bliss. Well done.
That's it. That's what she needed.
She's looking good now, guys.
Take a look at this.
She goes for the cover.
What a win for Alexa Bliss.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
Alexa Bliss has to be happy with that win.
Few things are more rewarding than that feeling of keeping your opponent's shoulders down for the 3 count.
Social media has been buzzing over this.
following contest is a steel cage match. Making his way to the ring from Kill Devil Hill, North Carolina, weighing in at 426 pounds, the WWE Universal Champion.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for our big steel cage match.
And I know both of these superstars are supremely tough.
Lock the doors.
Hide your kids.
The
Hide your
lunatic
wife.
fringe is in the
Here's
house.
his opponent from Cincinnati, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Dean Ambrose.
The eccentric Dean Ambrose lives right by one set of guidelines, his own. It doesn't matter who the opponent is. Ambrose is going to brandish his form of justice his way. Believe that.
And I wouldn't at all be surprised if this match stole the show here tonight.
Oh, man.
In WWE, there's as much chaos outside the ring as there is inside the ring.
Try working with Saxton at ringside.
We talk about how important stipulations are in a steel cage match. If superstars sign a contract where the only way to win is escape the cage and have both your feet touch the floor, the competitors must have a plan. Especially since you have to be comfortable trying to escape through the cage door as you do climbing over the top of the cage and vice versa.
Oh, and a strong Irish whip. Corey, you touched on something moments ago that's so important for the combatants in a steel cage match to remember. A superstar must be able to think offensively to figure out how they're going to escape the cage. They must think defensively at the same time so they can prevent their opponent from getting out of the cage first and winning the match.
Well, a superstar must become comfortable with escaping the cage by both exiting the cage door and by climbing over the top of the cage. They must also be aware of their attributes and what's best for them. Let's just say if you're a giant like The Big Show, The Undertaker, Kane, or even Braun Strowman, it's preferred to exit through the cage door. Dean Ambrose is relentless. This is a man who kissed a bat wrapped in barbed wire during his match against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. The inmate does run the asylum, and we're talking about Dean Ambrose.
Looks like he's starting to tire. Guys, this is where we find out what he's made of.
I'm a little disappointed in his showing. Maybe it's me, but I really expected more from him here tonight in this steel cage match.
It's clear that there's a method to this man's madness. Dean Ambrose doesn't know the meaning of words like stop or quit during a match. Dean Ambrose just keeps fighting.
Ambrose is indestructible. The harder the fight, the happier Dean Ambrose is. The man who runs the Ambrose Asylum looks at it like just another day in the office. The guy's a lunatic.
This kind of offense he's known for. Oh, he's able to reverse it.
Oh boy, he is rolling.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down at the 1989 Royal Rumble. Then it progressed to where both superstars battled over the Intercontinental Championship. At SummerSlam 90, the rivals met inside a 15-foot-high steel cage for the WWE Championship. Victory could be achieved by pinfall or escape from the cage.
Corey, the WWE Championship match between the Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude was the second half of the double main event at 1990 SummerSlam. The rivalry between the Warrior and the Ravishing One was so heated that no one knew what to expect once the two men were able to battle inside a steel cage, which at the time was the most grueling match in all of WWE.
The Ultimate Warrior dominated early on with his incredible strength. Rick Rude turned the tables and used the steel surroundings to his advantage. At one point, Rude dove from the top of the cage onto the Warrior. But after the Warrior's signature Gorilla Press Slam, the Ultimate One climbed over the cage and retained his WWE Championship.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage. In the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, in order to win the match, both members of a team had to exit the cage and have both feet on the floor.
The Hardys used their famous continuity to gain the early advantage until Cesaro and Sheamus utilized their devastating power to slow the pace of the match down. Both teams battled atop the steel cage, but in the end, Sheamus and Cesaro won the race to the arena floor to become new Raw Tag Team Champions.
Oh boy, he is rolling. The toughness and grit we're seeing on display tonight in this steel cage match has been absolutely unbelievable. Oh boy, he is rolling.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex. Just when you thought he had nothing left. Jeez, I felt that one over here. Now we have Dean Ambrose on the attack.
These superstars have tried everything. They have something left in their arsenal. They have to, but can they dig down deep enough to find it?
Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy.
Neck breaker.
So smooth.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Perfect plex. This one's over, guys.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring. At what point do those thoughts creep in of, what do I have to do to put this match to rest? I don't know. I don't know as a WWE superstar if you ever have those thoughts of self-doubt.
The intensity of this match has been incredible.
Look at that tremendous ring presence.
Very impressive.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big. Oh, there it is. Dirty deeds.
That could do it.
Let's look at this one more time, Cole.
Disqualify this man.
Both these superstars appear to be operating on fumes here, guys. Taking the boots to him.
Dean Ambrose in quite a bind.
Looks to me like he just hit a wall.
He has got to do something quick. He's in tough shape, guys, and there's absolutely no room for error now.
Too quick for him there.
Nicely done.
Dean Ambrose, this is going to be big.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Now that's how you make a statement. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark.
Given what we've seen so far here tonight, I'm willing to bet these superstars will think twice before stepping foot inside another steel cage.
At this point, it looks like even the winner of this match will walk out of here beaten and battered. I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
And Ambrose is rolling now, Michael.
Dean Ambrose is not someone to sleep on. The human body can only absorb so much of that.
I'll tell you, the cage has absolutely beaten down these superstars.
Plex. That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
When this guy's on, look out.
Yes! That has got to be it.
All that's left now is for Ambrose to finish this.
What a... Whoa! Dean Ambrose is a force within the ring. No, he reverses it.
I think this is the beginning of the end.
It's got to be hard to rebound from that one.
This one is over.
Wow, can't believe Dean Ambrose got out of that one.
Bang! Dirty deeds.
Here's his moment, Michael.
It's just a matter of time now. He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
And it's Ambrose showing some agility.
Neutralizes him with a series of punches.
Look at this. Got him with the elbow drop.
Dean Ambrose wins! I can't believe it!
Here is your winner, Dean Ambrose.
Hope the next match lives up to the hype of the rest of the card. Sit tight for singles action coming up next.
The championship is up for grabs. Coming up next,
we have one of our breakout talents against an imposing adversary.
Two of the best superstars in the WWE battling for that crown.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the United States.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
The only thing that would make this match more enjoyable to watch would be if I was calling it without you two bozos interrupting me.
I asked Shinsuke Nakamura, what exactly does King of Strong Style mean? And he just said, hitting people hard.
Well, you're an idiot, Saxton, and you suck at journalism. You could watch Shinsuke in the ring and figure that out on yourself.
This is every bit as painful as it appears.
I don't know what he has planned out here, but he must be mindful of the referee's count.
He doesn't want to do this outside the ring. Here's Nakamura with some offense of his own. Ooh. Looks like he's shutting down the carotid arteries here.
Guys, in a title match like this one, on a stage as big as the one we're on now, you have to wonder how much nerves will become a factor.
And he delivers a knee. Caught him with a punch.
That's it. It's over. It's over. Oh, boy, he is rolling.
Circling back to your earlier point, Corey, you have to think nerves will play a big part in this match, which I think favors the champion. What's Shinsuke Nakamura putting together here?
This is a level of destruction no one was expecting.
He's in control now.
Let me tell you, the human body was not meant to be slammed like that.
And his attention is now focused on that arm.
You got to think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on.
But Shinsuke Nakamura.
Kinshasa! This might be it, guys.
He's going for the pin.
Incredible! Shinsuke Nakamura is the new champion.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
Here is your winner and the new United States champion, Shinsuke Nakamura.
What's this?
Well, I think it's about to be a highlight reel.
Here's Shinsuke Nakamura making a spectacle of himself.
Look at this. Nakamura is letting everyone know exactly how he feels.
And Shinsuke Nakamura is playing some Japanese mind games now.
He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Using his knee now.
Now the wait is over. It's time.
We've been waiting a long time for this. The championship is up for grabs right here, next.
It's The Miz versus Chris Jericho.
One looking to defend, the other looking to take away the crown. This is going to be great.
The following contest
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
Man, this card is just packed with so many great matches, and this one is definitely among the most anticipated, I'd say.
Oh, and he hits the axe handle.
This kind of offense he's known for.
And he looks helpless after that enziguri. Drop down. Now leapfrog. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. Oh, boy.
Uh-oh. Right on his...
The champion into the cover.
And he doesn't stay down for long.
It's going to take more than that.
Oh, that's some serious damage to the back of the neck. On the flip side of what Byron was saying earlier, we've seen superstars relax a bit after being slotted high in the rankings. And that, of course, is the last thing you want to do in a situation like this.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about that with this superstar, Cole. Some competitors are known for believing their own hype, but that's definitely not the case here.
Now that's striking with pinpoint accuracy. You can't take too many of those. Perfectly executed.
It's always nice when you see a superstar who's clearly been putting the work in get recognized with an impressive spot in the weekly rankings as this competitor did this past week. Whoa, down he goes.
That was impressive, Cole.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while. Man, Chris Jericho, what offense.
And Michael, while the rankings this past week certainly were impressive, I can only imagine the heights this superstar can climb to.
Come on, they're only numbers, guys. Don't get too caught up in them. What really counts is what happens after the opening bell.
Oh, and a terrific reversal by Chris Jericho. One move after the other. It's devastating. The challenger not in a great place. The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
The amount of punishment he's absorbed in this match is absolutely insane. A lesser man would have given up and walked away by now.
There it is. It's locked in.
The walls!
I knew it was only a matter of time.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
The champion retains. That match deserves another look, folks.
Here is your winner, and still WWE Champion, Chris Jericho.
And there's your winner via submission.
There's few things more humiliating than tapping out to your opponent.
And what an amazing main event that was. It has to rank right up there with Hulk Hogan versus
Welcome, everybody, to the most exciting 1 hour in television. This is 205 Live.
Here we go, and we're kicking things off with a bang.
Don't even think about going anywhere.
Here's a man who's put the Cruiserweight division on the map in WWE.
The soul of WWE's Cruiserweight division.
And from Charlotte, North Carolina, weighing in at 200 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Cedric Alexander.
Man's got hydraulics in his legs and dynamite in his fists. Cedric Alexander is fun to watch.
And Cedric Alexander, no doubt one of my favorite superstars. Although I gotta admit, guys, I kind of wish that whole relationship deal with Alicia Fox would have worked out.
The power of Tozawa. Come on, Byron.
And his opponent, from Kobe, Japan, weighing in at 156 pounds, Akira Tozawa.
Guys, we have two of WWE's most exciting superstars ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
This will surely be a true mano-a-mano test. It's amazing. For more than 50 years, men and women have entered this ring all in the name of greatness to see who is truly the best. I think when it's all said and done, we'll be talking about this match for a long time.
If you haven't hit record yet, now might be a good time to do that.